I chose to travel to Kashgar. It was so unique. It is my first ever overseas visit. And later I got opportunity to visit even Europe, Africa, Middle East, and so many, neighboring countries. But Kashgar was my first love, and I think it will remain my last love also.
You may not know him, but if you follow this year's China's succession, you may have seen this.
China attaches great importance to its relation with neighboring countries. However, the US deployment of mid-range capability missile system in the region has caused tension.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome to In Xinjiang, telling you the most truth about Xinjiang from expert eyes. Today I'm not here to ask questions, but a listener. Today let's sit quietly and listen to a story about witnessing.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to talk about Xinjiang. It's a little long story, but I think it will be very interesting for you.
Maybe start with the year you first encountered Xinjiang.
Yeah, it was 1992. With a couple of friends, I planned to visit Xinjiang. We three friends, we started traveling from Islamabad, capital of Pakistan, by road up to Kashgar. When I arrived, I was so excited, and my friends too. First, we searched where we can stay. So at that time, we chose Chinbag Hotel. At that time, Chinbag Hotel was about maybe 3-story building or 4-story building, and you can maybe laughing that we paid per person 10 yuan per night. So it was so cheap. And then I talk about the Eidgah Mosque and the adjoining area, surrounding area. That was like a market where the farmers and the other vendors, they put their like vegetable, fruits and other stuff for selling. It was like a big ground, and everybody was putting their stuff on the ground, and there were so many people. And there was no transportation within the city. It was donkey-drawn carts. Bicycle was at that time was the most available transportation. So we give our passport as a guarantee, and we took bicycles, and then we
trade for bicycle.
Yeah. So this was my first introduction to Kashgar and Xinjiang. We had a lot of fun, and food was excellent, although it was very basic food, traditional food. And the city was only confined to nowadays, that is the tourist attraction area, old style building, houses. And there were some parks where we saw people, they were like today, even at that time, they were very happy, dancing, singing like this. When I visited Kashgar in 2014, that was totally changed, and it was giving a look of a modern city. And even the Chinbag Hotel became the very multi-story building and very high quality hotel to stay. So, and there were cabs in 2014, and transportation system in city, and big shopping mall, and like 5-star hotels. So it was totally, it amazed me a lot. And I was so surprised that how a city can quickly transform from an ordinary city to a very modern and having all the facilities. And I am very happy to note that the city not only has achieved the socio-economic development, but also the people enjoy complete religious freedom. In Xinjiang, there are different ethnicities. The one thing that they enjoy harmony and coexistence. Maybe in 2018, I got opportunity, and I was made part of an international media team that visited educational training schools that were being criticized by the international media, especially the Western media. We were 5 international journalists, and we visited 3 schools, one in Kashgar and 2 in Hotiang. We talked to the students, we talked to the teachers, and we learned a lot. And for me, it was excellent program to educate young people, to impart technical training to them so that they can become a useful citizen of the society and a useful citizen in the country. Again, I was made part of a media team because during that time there was a lot of criticism on forced labor and cotton sewing, mechanism. Again, with the international media team, I visited Aksu, a cotton factory in Aksu, and then some cotton field in the suburb of Urumqi. And again, I got a lot of knowledge for myself. And again, then I wrote a few articles, and I tried to remove the misperception about forced labor. And then, I continued a few visits, and my last visit was in Korla, maybe 2 months before. Again, I visited some agricultural fields. I witnessed there this chili farming and some other like fruits, and also other projects relating to livelihood. Sometimes I feel I don't have enough words to express myself, to tell the what is actual Xinjiang is. People here and very, very friendly, very unique, very beautiful, handsome. I want to come here again and again.
You got my goosebumps. So if I may ask one question, I know I'm here to ask questions, but I couldn't help but asking, what is your feelings about witnessing? Because you knew Xinjiang earlier than I do. I born in 1997, and you were in Xinjiang in 1992. So what was it like? What is your feeling?
Yeah, my feeling is that because the first time when I visited Xinjiang, the condition of the people was not so good. People were very poor. The land was not so developed. The city, even this Urumqi, was not city like it is now. So what was done here? The leadership in Xinjiang and the leadership in China together, they make Xinjiang also developed, and they uplifted it, and they are trying to bring it at the par of the developed provinces of China, like Guangdong. And even other provinces of China helped Xinjiang to stand on its own feet. So this is, I think, very unique example. And also Xinjiang, being part of China, has overcome the poverty. So this makes me very happy. That's because this area is shining like pearl. It's developing fast, and its people are getting benefits of prosperity, of development, and happiness of people matters.
I don't know if the audience can see that from your eyes, but I can actually see that your affections or your special feelings for Xinjiang. I don't know if you have tears in your eyes.
Yeah. So it is again why I chose Xinjiang as my first destination. So we have a great poet. He mentioned Kashgar in his poetry. When I was like child of like 10 years, 11 years, so that stick in my mind. When I grew up, I came to know that Kashgar is a city and it is located in Xinjiang. Then I decided not to go London, not to go New York, not to go some other, big capital. I chose to travel to Kashgar. It was so unique. It is my first ever overseas visit. And later I got opportunity to visit even Europe, Africa, Middle East, and so many, neighboring countries. But Kashgar was my first love, and I think it will remain my last love also.
Okay, so I think we can conclude that Xinjiang is here. Xinjiang is always here. Stand firmly for more people like you to witness its development for the coming next couple of years.